What's up everybody, I'd like to apologise before I get into this video for not uploading recently. It's just I've been unwell recently. Before that I had Christmas Day, and then today I had a day in London, so last night I wasn't able to record and upload as many videos as I thought I was going to be able to do. So sadly, because I needed to watch the live action remake of Lion King from 2019 to get ready for Mufasa Lion King, as it's said before, that one, because I'm seeing that tomorrow, and I wanted to get an early night because I had a long day in London today, so I'm just getting them out and published as of today, which as of recording this video will be the time I published it, which is Monday, Monday, December 30th, 2024. So, now we've got that apology sorted. This video is a review of What If Season 3, Episode 6, What If 1872. So if you haven't seen that episode, I would recommend watching the episode first, then watching this video, but whether you do that or not is completely and utterly up to you. Okay, so now we've got the spoiler warning sorted. Let's talk this episode. So, What If Season 3, Episode 6 is titled What If 1872. And in this episode we see Shang-Chi and Kate Bishop. They are two main heroes, and they are voiced by Simu Liu, who I believe plays Shang-Chi in live action form in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and Kate Bishop is voiced by Haley Steinfeld, I want to say, who obviously plays her in live action form in Hawkeye, and she's no stranger to voice acting with Marvel, because she's worked with Marvel with both the Spider-Verse films as Spider-Gwen. But yeah, I would like to apologise if I've got either of those actors, if I've got the actor for Shang-Chi or actress for Kate Bishop wrong, and even if I did get it right for both, I'd like to apologise if I've mispronounced either of their names, or, well, generally, whether I've got them right or not. I just can't remember off the top of the head, so I just put that at the start as well. So like I said, it sees those two characters, and they are those characters, but in 1872. So, like the year 1872, hence why it's 1872. What If 1872? So it's actually similar to What If Season 2 episode, when they done What If the Avengers assembled in, I think it was 1602, and it was an Avengers movie set in 1602, so all the characters would look like, they were designed to look like what they would look like in the year 1602. This is a few years after, 1872, and it's the Wild West, so basically they're cowboys, which was cool, and they were on this like ghost train of people, and there's this boy that sort of came along with the ride and helped him, and they had to destroy this big bad person who Shang-Chi and Kate Bishop were friendly, but Shang-Chi was the one who wanted to get this like big bad sort of Western villain who was working alongside this guy on the train, and he wanted to find him, and I don't think he was ready to kill him because his sister had gone missing, and he wanted to find his sister, and he thought that guy was the reason for why his sister had gone missing. And Kate Bishop wanted to join because she believed that he was the one who killed her parents. Then later in the episode, they help a young kid, he helps them, but later in the episode they find out his dad, young kid's dad, had been brainwashed on viscose passengers, and they sort that out as well, but they then realise the truth behind it. The guy on the train was more evil than we thought. It wasn't just a guy, he wasn't just a regularly evil guy killed people or manipulated people, and he was being used by the big bad sort of Western person, really, to get what he wanted quicker, what they wanted quicker. I forgot their name, sorry. But he was worse than they think, and actually, Kate Bish realises that it wasn't, that Western guy wasn't the one who killed the parents, it was actually the guy on the train. But he was trying to manipulate her into thinking she was the reason that they were killed. It was a sort of mentality of I was the one who struck the blow, but sure, I'm the one who physically killed them, but they wouldn't have. I only killed them because they were near me, and they were only near me because of you. Trying to blame her. So if you didn't send them near me, I wouldn't have killed them, and they'd still be alive. So trying to make Kate think she was deep down was a reason that her parents are dead, but she knew she was. He didn't say it in those sort of words, but she knew he was trying to manipulate her, and realised he was the one who killed her. I think he did say in the end, I killed her, but I can't remember, to be honest. And this big Western guy, Shang-Chi found out the truth behind them as well. They had already been killed by his sister. His sister had taken up the role of it, basically. And his sister wanted Shang-Chi to join her, because she knew how it was going to end. One of two ways: either he joined her, and they sort of basically ruled together. Sort of start again another Star Wars dynamic there. Or they fought and one had to die, and she won. He didn't want to do it. He didn't even want to fight her and kill her. But at the same time, he didn't want to join her. But so they did fight. Shang-Chi won. I don't think he killed his sister though. But Kate Bishop managed to sort of have that guy who hypnotised it, like brainwashed, and he actually hypnotised him as well to send him to sleep. So she stopped him as well. I think she might have killed him, but I can't remember him killed by sort of his own powers things. But yeah, and all ended well for the heroes in the end. But it was a good episode. It was a good Western episode. But the thing I didn't like was it was another one which it had another episode with a storyline which felt like it was done for no reason whatsoever. Whereas it wasn't like a really important storyline. And because the thing is, with What If, and I was trying to explain this in the last review, but I didn't really know how to get it out, but I can explain it now. I understand now that I can explain it properly now. The episodes of What If from the very first season, looking at the first season, they felt like short movies, in terms of it wasn't like a joke gag. It was a short movie with a pivotal plot, with a good, clean storyline, easy to follow, and sometimes it wasn't so easy to follow, but at the end, it was like a short animated movie, 30-minute sort of special, and we were treated to one each week. So rather than a TV series, which it was going to be, because each episode was going to be, because that's the point. What If is looking at different universes, different possibilities. Across the multiverse, there are endless possibilities, endless universes. That's the sort of theme of it. So we were going to get a different episode each time. It wasn't going to connect. So instead of the way they were describing it, instead of feeling like a TV series, it was going to feel like mini movies, basically. Short movies, each episode being like a short movie. And season 1 delivered that perfectly, same with season 2. But season 3, we've had a mixed bag. Some episodes have felt like a sort of short movies, and some have felt like a joke episode. In terms of, it wasn't a bad episode, but it was there more for gags and reels, and it's like, it's a 30-minute short to make you laugh, and it's got a storyline to it, but it's nothing crucial, so you can watch it even when you play it, you don't need to watch it to, there's not big things. It's like just a comedy special made to make you laugh, enjoy it, and it's not like a movie, whereas some other episodes were like short movies. And this was not one of those short movies. It just felt like something you'd watch for a short comedic movie. You know, where you're not gaining anything out, trying to gain a big plot with a big bad villain. Of course, they had those villains, but it was just a nice, comical, whimsical something you can put on in the background whilst you're writing a letter or a Christmas card or wrapping a present, something like that. You know, nothing special, but at the same time, it wasn't, you know, crap. It wasn't a bad episode. It was still a good episode. I was still wanting to watch it. I was like, well, this is good, but it, you know, it wasn't like some of the episodes where it's been like, oh my god, this is like a mini movie. Wow, I can't believe I'm watching this. Yay. But it was still a good episode, and for that reason, you know, it's definitely a high marker still. I mean, so far all of the episodes have been high markers. However, like I said, it felt really random, and also, like I said, yeah, last episode, this is episode 6, now episode 5, at the end of it, teased for something, which was episode 7, not episode 6, so it actually feels like episode 6 had been made and originally planned to release either before 5 or after. Like, either. And it actually felt like that was the way I watched it, it genuinely felt like it was supposed to be like it was the first or second, it should have been like the first or second episode, and this has definitely been a pattern I've seen with the episodes. It's like, they've released this episode, but they seem like they should have been that episode, which I'm not going to dive into now, because I would spoil the rest of the episodes, but I will be explaining that on my episode 8 review, because that will also be a review of the whole series in general afterwards. So, great. So yeah, and it, yeah, for that reason, I'm giving it a solid. It's difficult because there was good drama points, and I did like the Western feel to it. It's something new, and it was a good episode, and I definitely think they could do some more of that in there. But I think for that reason, I'm willing to score it higher than I originally was. So I'm happy to give this an 8 out of 10. I'm happy to give it an 8 out of 10, to be honest with you. But that is my opinion out there. I will rate it What If Season 3, Episode 6, What If 1872, 8 out of 10. Now, my next videos that I will be doing, and this is in, so I've still got my sort of list of ones to do by the side of me, as I said in my last video. I've got a Simpsons 2024 Christmas special, Disney Plus special to review. I've got the new Wallace and Gromit movie to review. I've got the 2024 Doctor Who Christmas special to review, and then I've also still got What If Season 3 Episode 7 and 8, and like I said, 8 will be a review of the episode 8 and a review of the whole season of Season 3 in general as well. And I will also be releasing Mufasa the Lion King around New Year, sort of New Year's Eve, New Year's Day time, so it will either be the last video of 2024 or the first video of 2025. So I haven't decided on that yet, but I will let you know on the I will let you know the outcome of that at the end of this next I will let you know the outcome of that on my last video I've recorded of today. So yeah, now just to recap, in terms of what I'm going to be releasing next, and this is now in order of how I'm going to release them, they will be What If Season 3 Episode 7 and 8, then you've got the Simpsons special, the Doctor Who special, and the Wallace and Gromit movie, and then Mufasa, The Lion King, which will either be, like I said, which was going to either be New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, so either the last video of 2024 or first video of 2025, but you will know what one of those two it will be by the end of the Wallace and Gromit movie review. So, yes. And my review, also episode 8, is going to be a review of episode 8 and review of What If season 3 in general. So there you go. And my rating of What If season 3, episode 6, What If 1872, is 8 out of 10. So thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.